We've come to Yanga National Park to do some fishing actually, and while we're here we're going to have a look at the shearing sheds, or the wool sheds as they're called. We're staying in Mamanga Campground. It's a free camp, but it's a $6 booking fee, and they only allow 14 vehicles here at a time, although they didn't appear to be keeping an eye on it. This is the walk across to the wool sheds, and it's probably 800 metres maybe. These are some prickly birds we found on the way going there. On the walk across, quite often you see lots of kangaroos and emus in this area, and of course the bird life as well. We're walking up to the Woolshed picnic area now, which is really quite a nice picnic area in Yanga. After the picnic area you come across the living quarters in the cookhouse. We're going down beside the sleeping quarters now. As you can see, there was quite a few people that stayed here. This is the races where the sheep were fed out at the end after shearing. There was up to 40 shearers here at times, and it held 3,000 sheep. Directly in front now, up to the right, that little shed is a slaughterhouse. The shed is located on the banks of the Murrumbidgee River and was built in the 1800s. You can do a self-guided tour at any time, and there's always interpretive panels around to tell you what's happening. I walked through to where they stored and baled the wool and graded it as well. It was graded on the other side and put into these things, and as you'll see, there is a grading on one of them of a AAA. Here's the tables where the fleece was thrown out on, so they could grade it and clean it, and then would be thrown into on the right hand side to the storage area. This is the area where they brought the sheep in to be put in their little pens for the shearers, so the shearers could grab them. This is the board where the sheep were shorn. There's 20 this side and 20 the other side. The pieces hanging down, as you can see from red wheels, are where the shears connected to on the end. The sheep were taken out of these doors, and then once they were shorn, they will be released over the other side. You can see the timbered slatted doors there, through there. So they could be tallied out in the yard out the back. There's a door missing there. And there's the yard where they were tallying them. As you walk through the yards or the woolshed, you'll find these little interpretive displays that tell you about what happened in those days. Very informative and very good to just push the button and watch them. Looks like they're doing some repairs as we walk down to the end of the shearing sheds. Well, these are all holding pens down here. Still has the lanolin smell from the sheep and hasn't been used for years. You can understand why they could hold so many sheep undercover. It's a big shed. And you see more holding yards out the back here. These sheds were usually built out of cypress pine or Murray pine, and the white ants won't touch it, and that's why they've survived so long. Here's a shearer's tally board for a daily shearing, and you see the names and the people who are on it and the total. Picture of some of the people who used to work here.
That's the last shearing, the mob that did the last shearing.
Oh, that's the last mob that did the last shearing. It was 2005 from what we can find. It says 2005 actually on it. There was another board over this side too, but all the equipment's been removed. And this shows Yanga Station on the map, which is just out of Balranald. This map was done in 1916. And down by the river there's other interpretive signs here. Tells you a lot of the history of the area. And this one's on river trades. Made in 53 to 1933. Looking down the river, this gum in front of me is huge. I understand it was a blade tree where they threw their blades into it that were no good anymore. I don't know what this is, but that prickle is probably 40 mil in diameter. Golf ball size, yeah, and I bet you it's a noxious weed. Righto, I got the blade tree wrong. This is the blade tree here. I can't see any blades hanging out of it. But since the last floods, there's a lot of water at the back of the shearing sheds. Some ibis on it at the moment. Or tip turkeys, if you want. Bin chickens, some people call them. Shearing quarters and cookhouse just from a different direction. The overseer's house probably. Well, that was Yanga shearing sheds. Head back now to the camping area.